All right. Now, Mr. Jax, it's great to see you. Please make sure you have a pen and a piece of paper handy, as well as your coach today for class. All right. Are you guys ready to get moving?
Yes, ma'am.
Come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy.
Yes, ma'am.
Face flag.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy.
Yes, ma'am.
And position.
Ma'am.
Student creed.
I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile high karate spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential developing knowledge, honesty, and strength.
Loud and proud, what is your goal? Come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow courtesy.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you guys ready to give your black belt effort today?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. I want my taller people in the back, my shorter people up towards the front. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, my medium sized in the middle. Yes?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, make sure you guys find a black dot on the floor. Keeping a hold of your pens and your cards. Spread out. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on to your pens. Cards start running in place for me. Yes, ma'am? Oh, where's my black belt voices?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there's my black belt voices. Keep those feet moving. There we go. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. Ready and jump. There, keep those feet moving. Keep those feet moving. Go ahead. Keep hold of your pen and cards. Start moving your arm. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there's our black belt voices. Moving our arms, crisscrossing, keeping hold of our pens and our cards. Here we go. And freeze. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Put your hands on your hips. Make some big circles.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there's that yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. There you make those big circles. And other way. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I heard some of that black
Yes,
belt.
ma'am.
All right. Let's see if we can make this whole class sound like a black belt class all together now. Respond. Yes, ma'am. Ready? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, there we go. That sounds like a black belt class. All right. Working as a team to use your black belt voices. All right. And go ahead. Stop moving your hips, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, coaches and parents, go ahead and step on the floor. Please step off your socks and shoes and join your student on the floor. All right. Now go ahead and look on the back bench if your parent hasn't moved to join you on the floor and you still need a coach. Let me know. Point to your coach. Right. If you have a coach, go ahead and take a knee for me. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, Joe. And I heard one on this side too. Joe, that was super loud. Thank you. All right. We only have so many black belts to spread. All right. Allie, where's your coach?
My dad is outside talking to my mom. My mom was okay because she's taking care of the
Okay. So if you can ask your dad to scroll up and say, hey, as soon as you're off the phone, I would like to. Okay, go ahead. Thank you very much. All right, let's see here. All right. Burke has a burger. Burke has a burger. Go ahead, stand up for me, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, raise your hand nice and tall if you do not have a coach today. Do not have a coach today. Mr. Andre, is your coach behind you? Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you very much. So I've got 1, 2, 3 coaches. Miss Allie's coach will join her when we can. All right, go ahead and put your hands up. Mr. Jackson, please ask if you can get a coach with you. First up today on our fitness test, coaches, you're on the floor to encourage your student and to help them count. What they're doing, they're going to count for 30 seconds, whatever exercise they're doing. As soon as we are finished with that exercise, whatever number that they accomplish, on the back of your cards, there is a row of exercises that we're doing. There's a goal column, a progress column, and a test column. Everything we're doing today is going underneath the progress column since it's our progress check. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so everything is going under that progress column for our progress check. Everything we're doing is for 30 seconds. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What I expect is that you guys give it your black belt effort. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, first up is those push-ups. Let's see. Tyler, go ahead and show everybody what our push-ups look like. Go push-up position. He's going to go all the way down, all the way up, bending his elbows as far as he can, keeping his back as straight as possible. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we count every single one that he does his best with. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Push-up position.
Yes, ma'am.
I will give it I will teach you. Miss Brittany, can you join all right, guys. Get ready. Get set. 3, 2, 1, and go! There we go, guys. Nice and strong. Push it all the way down, all the way up. There we go. There you go. Time! Go ahead. Write that number down. Now that number is going underneath the progress column. All right. And thank you for my level 2 students as well as my parents who stepped up for other people's students. I appreciate that. All right, their coaches are on the floor. Sit-ups are next. Yes, ma'am? All right, I had to change the timer to make sure it would beep for the 30 seconds. So let's see. Miss Holland right here. Come on up, Miss Holland.
Yes, ma'am.
She's going to lay down on the ground. She's going to anchor her feet on the ground. Ask her coach. Her coach can hold her feet, or she would like. She doesn't have to have her feet held. That's up to her. She's keeping her hands crossed across her chest. She's going to sit all the way up, touching her elbows to her knees. And then she's going to go back down. She's going to go as strong and as fast as she can. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if your student is still building those core muscles, you can give them a pinky's worth of help in their sleeve. That's all they're going to need. Yes? All right. Give Miss Holland one clap. Get ready for those sit-ups. Yes. All right, laying down on the ground. Go ahead, get ready. Show me that black belt effort. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go! Mr. Cooper, it's great to see you, sir. We're doing our fitness progress test. So go ahead and make sure you have a pen and piece of paper handy and go ahead and just jump right into whatever we're doing next. That is our leg lift. Everybody say leg lift.
Leg lift.
Come on over here for me, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. He's going to lay down on the ground. He's going to tuck his hands right underneath his cha-chas. He's going to keep his knees nice and straight. He's going to lift his legs to about a 45-degree angle. And then he's going to lower them to 6 inches off the ground. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, where's my black belt voices?
Yes.
There you go. Now, if your student needs, you can give them a target to where that 45-degree angle is. Yes, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Ready? As if you were testing. Go. So he's going to keep lifting his legs and lowering them so they don't quite touch the ground. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Give Mr. Santiago one clap. Give him 2 claps. Say you rap.
You rap.
All right, lay down on the ground, put your hands underneath your cha-chas, keep your knees nice and straight. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now coaches, please keep in mind, if your student does these for their leg lifts, they're not going to count their knees need straight as possible. All right, are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
3, 2, 1, and go! Go ahead, write those numbers down. All right, next up are those squats. Everybody say squats. All right, squats are next. So let me have Mr. Vihan come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Vihan is going to put his hands up by his face. He's going to bend his knees so he's sitting in a tiny chair. And he's going to stand right back up. Now notice how his back stayed nice and straight. That's exactly what I like to see. That's what black belt quality squats are. Ready? Go. Sit down and back up. Sit down and back up. And you guys can see that intensity. He's super focused already. You can just see it in his eyes. Now he's super focused, just like a black belt. Go ahead and time, Mr. Vihan. Nice work. Give Mr. Vihan one clap. Give him two claps. Say you rock. All right, now parents, be careful. Please be aware. No headbanging for our students. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's just not good for us. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go ahead and get ready. Nice and strong. Squat in those tiny chairs. Put your hands up by your face. We're going to get started. 3, 2, 1, and go. I like that.
She just made him work so hard. He's like, holy cow, he's trying to keep up. And she just busts them out. They are competing.
Friendly competition is always nice. I hope Miss Marilyn is pushing her mom just as hard too.
Oh, good.
Oh, they are. I got thumbs up. They are.
Homework.
Homework. Your next one is mountain climbers. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and look at Mr. Grant. He's going to go in that strong push-up position. He's going to chamber one knee, and then the other, and then the other, and then the other. And he just keeps moving like that. We count them 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. Time. If your student moves super fast and it's really hard to count both their knees, 1, 1, 2, 2, just pick one leg and count that one as 1, 2, 3. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now what you guys want to be careful with is the butt kicks. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Did Grant kick his butt?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. He chambered his knees nice and tight into his chest. Give Grant one clap. Give Grant two claps. Tell him you rock.
You rock.
Thank you very much, Mr. Grant. Go on, head on back. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. Take your time to get them strong. Time, guys. Go ahead and get those numbers written down. All right. Next up is those jump ropes. Everybody say jump rope. All right. Mr. Arturo, come on over here for me soon. Yes, ma'am. All right. He's going to reach into his karate pocket and pull out that invisible jump rope. He's going to get it nice and ready. He's going to start spinning his hands, both hands. And he's going to start jumping. There you go. That is jump roping. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
And, make sure you're jumping over that invisible jump rope the whole time and keeping the rope twirling, because if your rope's not twirling, you're not jumping over it. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, give Mr. Arturo one clap. Give him two claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
Nice work, Mr. Arturo. Go ahead, reach into those crowded pockets. Pull out those invisible jump ropes. Get it nice and ready. Look, I love how authoritative you were in pulling that jump rope out, Mr. Anthony. Go ahead. You didn't think I was watching, did you? We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go! Mr. Anthony, come on up here. There we go. Thank you, sir. Mr. Anthony, he's going to step towards the camera. He's going to show off our front kicks. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So he's going to chamber one kick and snap it. Then he's going to do the other leg. That's one. Then two. Three. Just like that. Now you guys notice how he's yelling in every kick?
Yes, ma'am.
I like to see that black belt, but you can yell in every kick. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Your parents 1, 1, 2, 2. But did you guys see Anthony's hands the whole time? They were by his face, just like a black belt. Give Anthony one clap. Give him two claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
All right, thank you, Mr. Anthony. See if you guys keep your hands up by your face just as strong as Mr. Anthony. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am? There's those black belt voices. Parents, you can, if you'd like, give your student a target with one hand, and they'll kick your hand right about their waist level. Right about their waist level. Go ahead, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go! Write those numbers down. And let me have Mr. Leonardo come on up here. All right, he's going to show us our front punches. He's going to drop in that strong horse stance. Go. There you go. He's in that horse stance. He's going to put his hands by his sides. That's the difference with the horse stance. He's going to put one hand out there. And then he's going to punch. Punch. There you go. And then he's just going to keep switching his punches. Just like that. Keeping his knees bent nice and strong. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
These ones are counted just like those front kicks in the mountain climbers where they're 1, 1, 2, 2. Parents, you can even give your student a target. Yes, ma'am? Now, if you do, please only give them one target. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. I can see his intensity and focusing his eyes on his target. Give Mr. Leonardo one clap. Give him two claps. Tell him you rock. All right, let's see if you guys can do them just as strong as Mr. Leonardo. Keeping those knees bent. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's see next time. Knees bent. Hands at your hips. We are going to get started in 3, 2, 1, and go! All right. Now, if you guys couldn't tell by now, setting goals is very important. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We should always set goals for everything we do. Here in martial arts, we all set that goal to what?
Yes, ma'am.
So what's your goal?
Black belt.
There we go. Or in the beginning of class, what's your goal? Black belt excellency man. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We're looking for that black belt excellence, that black belt effort. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, did you guys, when you guys were doing this on the back of your cards, some of you guys were already here for about 4 weeks ago when we set some goals. Yes?
Yes,
When
ma'am.
we set our goals, we did it for 15 seconds. We multiplied it by 2. I want you guys to take a look and compare between your goals and your progress. Did you guys perform even stronger this time than you did last time? Did you accomplish at least some of your goals? If you have some of your goals that you still need to work on, that's okay. For those of you who don't have goals yet, because you weren't here then, you now have goals for testing. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Please go ahead, bring your cards to Mr. Churchma and your pens to Mr. Christensen. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
The younger Mr. Christensen. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What do you do before you move?
Yes, ma'am.
Go!
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be dad down here next month. Father's Day 3. Over there?
All right. Everybody say positive self-expectancy. Oh, we can't do this without actually doing something, can we? So let's have you guys come to attention. Right to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And then let it out. And reach for your toes. Count down from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good. Walk your toes out. Then walk your heels out. Then walk your toes out. Walk your heels out. And then reach down in the middle. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So you'll have a little space in between your legs, but you're not down in the splits. Yes. All right. And I want you guys to be actively stretching. That means you guys can feel it. So if you can touch your hands and hold yourself up, try to touch your elbows. But keep those legs straight because it doesn't count unless those legs are straight. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
If you can't touch your elbows, just make a good effort. Yes? Yes, ma'am. All right. And then count up to 10. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I better start hearing Mile High Karate students. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Because they have voices and they are very confident. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Roll it over to your right.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we're talking at least one side of the floor. All right. And then count up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8.
and walking over to the other side.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are at home, you should also be counting loudly. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
From 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good. Now walk into the middle.
Yes, ma'am.
Slide your feet out as far as you can into the splits. Yes, ma'am. Walk them out, walk them out. You might have to edge them out a little bit because the mat gets sticky and it wants to hold your feet up for you. You can't let it do the work. You're not down there yet. All right, get up there in that splits. There you go. There you go. Hold yourself up. Be strong. Hold yourselves up if you need to. But let your body relax. You can breathe and let your body relax. Say it again. Positive
Positive
self-expectancy.
expectancy.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the goals attainment off there for right now. So positive self-expectancy. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and that means that you have an overall attitude of optimism. You expect that you'll do your best every day. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so keep those feet apart. You expect. Now, you can't expect it and then not do the work and then think it's going to happen. You got to do the work too. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me ask you guys a question. Is it easier to do the work, okay, when you have a goal and you believe you can accomplish it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay? That's what it means to have positive self-expectancy. You've got to set your goals. And you have to have a self-belief. And sometimes you have to borrow the self-belief from an instructor or a coach or a parent. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? But you can borrow that for a minute. Okay? Make sure that you're always hanging on to that belief. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I know you're tired of holding this, so I'm going to let you guys now, except for Santiago. He's like, I will be in the splits today. Maybe. Today might be, 30 days from now, but that'll be today. Just 30 days from now. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So walk yourselves gently down onto your rear ends, but look behind you before you fall back, because you might fall on somebody. Yes, ma'am. Always look. Keep your feet apart. That's the idea. If you watch Santiago, he did it perfectly. Okay, he set himself down, keeping his feet apart. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want lazy legs. Lazy legs is kind of when they're all floppy and turned in. I'm just kind of relaxed now. Oh, yeah, good. I can sit down. Woo! Thank God. This is great. That's lazy legs. That's not what black belt is all about. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Strong legs. I'm going to be in the splits. This is what Santiago's doing right now. Your feet are apart. Your back's up straight and tall. In fact, push your hips forward. Push your hips forward. There you go. There we go. Diana's got it. Toes up, pushing her hips forward. We got it. There you go. Hold that position. Put those hands behind you. Push yourself up. Make sure you have good posture. Yes?
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
what we call active stretching. Now we're talking about positive self-expectancy because our new success skill, and it's a black belt success skill. You guys can relax. I'll let you relax. Go ahead and bring your feet in. You can do a little butterfly stretch. Relax a little bit into a butterfly stretch. Your worksheet here is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to walk through it real quick. Positive self-expectancy, what you're going to do to actually learn how to do this, okay, is to name, and we're going to keep it simple because we all have martial arts goals. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Santiago's might be to get into the splits because he's getting there pretty quick. Yes?
Yes,
Okay?
ma'am.
Becoming a stronger person, getting through the tournament with a strong performance. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, setting goals means too that they have to be goals that you know that you can measure. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you measure your goals to black belt?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, because you know where you're at all the way there, right? So when you're at red belt, you know you're halfway there. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you can measure your goals all of the way through. That's what really makes goal setting easier, is if you have a measurement of progress. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
What gets measured gets done. That's what we teach in black belt. Yes?
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
what we teach in our leadership program as well. So name 3 your black belt, your martial arts goals. It could be any 3 that you guys like, and describe a time, okay, when you stopped yourself from trying something because you just you weren't sure if you could achieve it. Okay? That way you can kind of go, okay, well, you know what? This is what it looks like. Maybe you were afraid to do it because it would take too much work. How many of you guys have started to set a goal and then went, oh man, I don't know, that's going to be a lot of work? Yeah, fair enough, right? I've been there. I know what you mean. Okay? That's a big goal. I don't know, that's going to be a lot of work. That might, oh, I see. Black belt's not too much work for you. Oh, good, good. I like that attitude. Okay, so maybe we set a goal and we're like, oh, that's going to take too much time.
Black belt.
Okay,
For me.
so you can write that down, describe it, and you think about that. And then describe a time when you're afraid of failing at something, but you did it anyway.
And then how did it turn out? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I could tell you a story, but I can't take that much of Mrs. Christensen's class because she's going to work on self-defense today. And then this is the challenge. You cannot turn this worksheet in for a week because it takes you a week to complete it. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
There is what we call a positive mantra at the bottom. Okay, for 1 week, I want you to wake up every morning. You can write it on your bathroom mirror. You can put this on your bathroom mirror. However you guys want to do it. Say this to me. Say, I am a black belt champion.
I'm a black belt champion.
By the way, is this different? I'm a black belt champion.
No, ma'am.
Totally different, isn't it, Bert?
Yes, ma'am.
It has no power. If I sit back like, "Aya," does that have any power?
No, ma'am.
No, but if I sit back like, show them how to do it. Holland, stand up, show them how to do it. Oh, she even threw a kick. Does that have power?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you have to make your body believe it. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Say it again. Say, I'm a black belt champion.
I'm a champion.
I love challenge.
I
I succeed
succeed.
at everything I work at
Everything I work
because I never give up.
because I never give up.
I expect today
I
to be another great day.
to be another great day.
And you want to say it at least 3 times in the mirror. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then on your paper, you're going to write down how to make you feel. And if you missed a day, how'd that make you feel? Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe there was a change. Maybe there wasn't a change. We don't know. It's you. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I want you guys to fill this out. Bring it back in. You've got a week. And by the way, if you get it in, not this week because it takes, what did I say? 7 days. 7 days to complete it. Okay. If you bring it in within that next week, okay, you can earn a red stripe. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Because we will reward things that get done quickly. Yes?
Yes,
Don't
ma'am.
procrastinate. Don't hesitate. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good. Now you're comfortable long enough. Everybody stand up. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am?
ma'am.
Oh, get back down there.
Yes, ma'am.
Obviously, you got tired. Let's try it again. Stand up.
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. Shake it out. Shake it out. I know it was all that fitness goal setting. All right. All right, guys. Go ahead, take your hands, put them right next to your chest. Yes, ma'am? What we're going to do is we're going to drop in the lowest horse stance we've ever done. Go boom! There you go. Now, when you guys do that boom, I want to make sure you guys will throw some chicken wings out. Yes, ma'am? All right, come back up for me. Yes, ma'am? All right, when I say go, I want to hear that loud boom with those strong chicken wings. Ready, go! There we go. Bring it back up. Yes, ma'am? Ready, and go! Bring it back. Yes, ma'am? Ready, go! Bring it back. Yes, ma'am? All right, now this time when we go boom, the next thing you guys are going to do is you're going to push your hands up while you turn your body, and you're going to step away. All right, which probably means you're stepping towards the mirror, yes? All right, ready? Drop, boom! Push! Step! Now say, "Aya! Stop! Leave me alone!" All right, so if I have Mr. Christensen over here. Thank you, sir. This is what if somebody were to come up behind you and give you a giant bear hug. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, parents, you are more than welcome to join your student on the floor and do this to them. Otherwise, we'll have them work with the student on the floor. You guys are going to take turns with each other. You're going to come up behind each other and give each other a bear hug from behind. Yes, ma'am? All right, they're going to drop with a strong boom. Boom. Then he's going to turn his hands while he pushes up. And he's going to get out, and he's going to say, "Stop! Leave me alone!" Just like that. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's see it. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, raise your hand if you need a partner.
I do, ma'am.
Oh, fantastic. Now look for somebody else nearby whose hand is also raised. Somebody probably like right behind you. Go ahead, give each other a high five. Yes, ma'am? All right. There you go, Sebastian. Miss Allie and Dion. Oh. All right, don't worry, Allie. I'll get you fine. No, Miss Allie needs a partner right here. She's on the other side of the bed. Allie, go ahead and go to Mr. Eichmann, please. All right, guys. One partner's turn, then the other partner's turn. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's see it nice and strong. Go.
Mr. Jackson, oh, you do have somebody. Fantastic. There you go. Now, Miss Marilyn, it's important that you drop in that horse stance for me. And time goes real fast. Mr. Christensen, come back over here for me, sir. All right, and Mr. Christensen, since he's my brother and he's taller than he should be, he's going to give me a bear hug. Yes, ma'am? Okay. If I just try to muscle with my arms, is this working? No. But the part that makes it work, I drop into that horse stance. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. It's not, I'm not stepping my way in that horse stance. If I step, I still have to muscle it. Yes? Yes, ma'am. I drop, at the same time. That's what's going to get me out and away. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
So I say, drop it. All right, or you can say drop it low. All right, make sure you guys are practicing dropping it low with the chicken wings. Yes, ma'am? All right, let's see me hear that. Black belt confidence. Ready, go. Yeah, there we go. All right, let me see it. Oh, that's smart. You start moving before they continue. And time, guys. Go ahead. Face your partners. Come to attention. Facing your partner. Bow courtesy.
Yes,
Say thank you, partner.
Thank you, partner.
All right, go ahead and turn face me. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And take a knee.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me have Mr. Abel come on up here. All right, Mr. Abel is turning in his job list, creating good habits at home, his karate practice, his healthy eating, his book club card, building his brain, and again, creating more habits at home, working on self-discipline. Give him one clap. Give him two claps. So you rock.
You rock. And Priscilla coming up here. Bunch of stuff for self-discipline. Another healthy eating sheet and 3 job. Let's give her one clap. 2 claps.
You rock.
Now, if you're at home, you should still be up on one knee, hands on your lap. Now, I can see my young man, Mr. Cooper. He's up on one knee, one lap. Even his mom's up there with him. So, making sure you're not in the face in the camera. You guys know that, right? If you train at home, your living room floor, your bedroom floor is just like the mat. You treat it exactly like the mat. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Allie Vargas, come on up here. All right, she is eating healthy like a champ because she wants big black belt muscles. Let's see them. Let's see. She's building those big black belt muscles. Give her one clap, 2 claps.
You rock.
Let me have Mr. Derek come on up here. Mr. Derek has made sure his entire family is registered for the tournament. Look at all those purple stripes going home with them. There you go. Ooh. There you go. So remember, when you guys register for the tournament, you guys earn those purple stripes. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
ma'am. One for every person who's registered. He's also eating some healthy foods at home and practicing his karate and reading books. Give him one clap. Give 2 claps. Say you rock.
You rock. And I have Esteban coming up here. He's filling out 2 sections on his buckle card. Give him one clap. 2 stops. You rock.
You rock.
And in Mardo, come on up here. Mardo has a couple of things turned in. He's got his self-discipline. He's working on his reading, completing his book club, basic homework at home, working on his list, and always eating healthy. So let's give him 1 clap, 2 claps.
Emma coming up here. A book card, healthy eating, sheet, jobless, and karate homework, as well as herself. She give her 1 clap, 2 claps.
Let me have Miss Holland come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Holland is eating her healthy foods at home as well as doing things on her own without being asked. Building some good habits. Give her 1 clap. Give her 2 claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
I would call him by name, but today I'm going to call him Holland and Burke's dad. Yeah, that's you. Come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
His name's Brett, but just today I'm going to call him Holland and Burke's dad. Because we've got, you guys know we're supposed to be good finders. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, Holland and Burke decided they would write their dad. It says, I know my child, as in my parents. Okay, will make a great black belt because my dad would be a great black belt because he is kind and focused. And my dad would make a good black belt because he is strong and brave. From Holland and Burke. Give him 1 clap. 2 claps.
You rock.
Wow.
And Tyler, step forward. Awesome. Tyler has done an excellent job. He is working hard on his job list, completing another one on his self-discipline. He's also completing his book club card, working on his karate homework, as well as eating. So everybody give 1 clap, 2 claps, and
You rock. Now I have Sebastian coming up here. He's turning in his self-discipline sheet, his healthy eating, and his book club card. Give him 1 stomp, 2 claps. You rock.
You rock.
Let me have Mr. Santiago come on up here.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Santiago's parents know that he will make a great black belt because he is a natural leader. When he is in different environments or around other people, he doesn't allow that to negatively influence him into pushing boundaries because he follows his morals. Whenever he finds a task he really enjoys, he puts all of his effort into becoming a master at it. Santiago is physically, mentally, and emotionally healthy. He is constantly developing these skills in class at his age that will stick with him for life. This smart man can do anything he sets his mind to. Give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. Say you rock.
you rock. And Anthony, step forward. Anthony has turned in his job list and his self-discipline sheet, working hard, working on bettering his balance. Excellent. Everybody give him 1 clap, 2 claps, and
You rock.
Let me have Mr. Brett come on up here. Mr. Brett is turning in his visualization worksheet as well as his poster. Here we go. Ooh. Setting his black belt goals. Is that going to a mountain town or owning? Owning. All right.
Are we invited?
sure.
Okay.
Imaginary.
Fair enough.
All right. Give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. Say you rock.
You rock. He says it's imaginary. I say see it, believe it, achieve it. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's the way it starts. So can I have Burke and Holland up here too?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, well, we got Holland to make a great black belt because she is focused and to produce excellence in everything that she does. She has tenacity to push through all the challenges that come before her, and she has a willingness to try again after any setback and the diligence to master her skills. Holland has kindness in her to help others and teach them what she has learned. Sounds like you're going to be a leader. Nice job. And Mr. Burke would make a great black belt because he has a strong but kind heart, which will guide him to success in his path. He has a fortitude to embrace difficulties he encounters and overcome them. Burke has the intelligence to pick up new skills quickly and creativity to use them in new ways, because you have to have that too. All right, so give him 1 stomp, 2 stomps. Say you're amazing.
You're amazing.
All right.
And let me have Redmond step forward. Excellent job. So Redmond has his karate homework completed, another one, and he has also got his bubblehead turned in. So he's working on becoming a black belt. I like that. It's awesome. As well as his poster. So Redmond is working on getting a black belt as well as a black belt of kites. Right, sir? Excellent job. Everybody give him one clap. 2 claps. And you. Awesome job.
Have Arturo come up here. He's turning in a whole bunch of stuff. He's turning in his basic karate homework, his book on art, his chocolates, his healthy eating sheet, and his visualization poster. And his parents have turned in, being a good finder. It says, as parents, we know that Arturo needs to concentrate and have a hard time and focus in classes, but he will achieve his goal of obtaining his black belt with desire and determination. Awesome job. And he's turning in his visualization poster. He sees himself being concentrated. He sees himself protecting his family and getting a Ferrari. Everyone give him one clap. 2 claps. You rock.
You rock.
We get a ride in that Ferrari, don't we?
Arturo, I'm gonna write that.
All right, guys. So we were talking about your gray stripe, your brand new gray stripe worksheet. You guys all received one of those today, so you guys can go home and automatically get started, especially on that 7-day thing. If you're online, if you go to the My High Karate app, you can find it. It's positive self-expectancy with goals attainment. That's what all of our success goals are online as well. All right, you guys also, if you don't already have a purple stripe on your belt, or if Mr. Christensen couldn't quickly and easily see it, you all received a tournament registration. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, so please make sure you guys are getting registered for the tournament. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. The tournament is on June 4th. You guys definitely want to be there because you guys see all these posters of black belts on the wall? Yes, ma'am. All these black belts tested this last weekend, and they will, at that tournament, be receiving their next black belt rank. Ooh. So you see Mr. Christensen over there progressing towards his certified 2nd degree. Give him a round of applause. We got several black belts who are currently outside getting ready with the next class. They're progressing to their new certified, or they're progressing towards their certified 2nd degree. Give them a round of applause. And we got Mr. Torch right here progressing towards his certified 3rd degree, testing for his certified 3rd degree this November. Give him a round of applause. All right, so you guys want to make sure you are there for that because not only is that an amazing thing to see all those black belts getting their next belt, you guys also get to compete in the tournament and show off the skills that you have been learning in class as well as your black belt confidence. Yes, ma'am? Yes. So make sure you guys get registered. This doesn't happen very often, so make sure you guys are there. Yes? Yes, ma'am. All right, everyone stand up for me. Yes, ma'am? Yes. All right. Now, parents, if you'd like, you can already just turn around behind you. There's QR codes on the wall. You can take a picture and start registering them on your phone right now.
They're also on this paper, too.
There you go. Their QR codes are also on the paper, or you can physically fill out the paper and hand it in. Hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Black belt creed. Come to attention. Now, parents, I just want to also let you guys know during Memorial Weekend on that Saturday and Monday, we will not have any classes, so just make sure you guys plan that in your calendars. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, bow courtesy. Yes, ma'am. Loud and proud position. My students, you guys are dismissed. Go ahead and clean your spots. Have a fantastic rest of your time.
So I'm trying, and now I have black ones as well. Testing
Yeah.
I last week, Monday, I did not get my black tag.
Oh, yes, sir. Okay. I see that.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
very welcome. Yes. No, you should. No, you're very good. No, there was a.
Excuse me, can I get this?
Yes, sir.
Can I go give this to my mom?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Very good, Eduardo.
You make you guys have your own folks, please, and your sign on the you guys have a minute. 1 minute to get everything you need. Onto the side of the floor. Oh, there's Alright, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. Oh, wait a second. At first, I want to test you guys on one thing first. Miss Priscilla, come on over here for me. Thank you, ma'am. What are you doing? How's your arm? There you go. One more time. There you go. All right. All right. Now, there's other things we do as class students. We learn about and we have fun games that we do. When we learn about the important, so how to think about Anthony and Miss Priscilla on a team. All right. This has to do with the two blocks. Oh, he might be looking all black.
You just need to earn your belt. Okay, so when you have Alright, let's see here. No, this is block number 2 out of our 17. You can select yes.
All right, raise your hand if you don't have a pen. All right. And go to attention. Bow, courtesy. Face flags. Bow, courtesy. And position. Student creed.
I develop myself physically and mentally based on the mile-high Christ spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential with knowledge, honesty, and strength.
And what's your goal?
Back up, excellent sir.
Come to attention. Bow, courtesy. And relax position.
Real quick, everybody, we have Mr. Sebastian here. Sebastian has been working nice and hard, completing his self-discipline as well as memorizing his student creed. So today, he's earning his white belt. So I'll give him a big round of applause. And everybody, please come to attention, facing Sebastian and bow courtesy. And one more big round of applause. Thank you, guys.
Spread up on the dog. All right, we're a little behind, so everywhere you go and we're going to be running the whole time. Yes, sir? Moving quickly. All right, we are doing progress check on the back of your cards today, which means we're going for a minute, no multiplying. Get ready for push-ups. And stand up. If you need a coach, go grab your coach. Go. Thank you. Jack. Can I have one of you help Jackson? Back up. Thank you, sir. Right here.
Yeah, but I just make
Oh, got it. Okay, Miss Brody. All right, push-up position. Get ready, get set, and go. Halfway there, keep going.